Yo, what is going on, guys? Ducky here, back with another video. Today we're taking a look at my tuner deck that's helmed by the Swarmlord. It's a legendary Tyrannid creature for 3 generic, 1 in green, 1 blue, 1 in red. It's a 5/5. However, every time he enters from the command zone, he gets 2 +1/+1 counters on him. So, in reality, he becomes a 7/7. Then, when you cast him again, it becomes a 9/9, and so on, and so on. So each time you cast him, he becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. However, he also has an ability that lets you draw a card whenever a creature with a counter dies on it. So, that's good. Moving on to our non-land tutors. The first one we're gonna look at is Invasion of Ikoria. It has X2 green. Whenever Invasion of Ikoria enters the battlefield, search a library and or graveyard for a non-human creature card. With mana value X, it goes onto the battlefield. Sylvan Curer does similar things. However, you search a library, and then when you find the creature, you shuffle and put it on top. Invasion of Ikoria also flips when you manage to defeat it into Silothra, Apex of Ikoria. With reach, it's an 8/8, and non-human creatures you control gets this combat damage as though they weren't blocked. That's the words. Very good to find the pieces you need if you have overflowing mana. Moving to our next category, it's gonna be the protection spells. Like counter spells, heroic intervention, stuff like that. So, the first 4 are just counter spells, like Spell Shrivel, enough you can refuse, negate, and throw denial. Next we have heroic intervention, like I mentioned, and Archetype of Endurance. All of this I count as protection. Archetype of Endurance gives, as I said, I had before. Archetype of Endurance gives hexproof to your creatures. Take away hexproof. You're protected easily. Okay, now we're moving on to the next pile. It's the pile of potentially game-ending cards, except for Shadows in the Warp. I just didn't know where I should put it. All We Be One is a good card when it comes to counter his synergies. Mirage Mirror, if your opponent has cool stuff, you have cool stuff. Staff Domination, also a good card. 2-card combo, easy. Ulamog, I rarely cast him, if never. I rarely need to do that. Apex Devastator, you will find something to cast. So, yeah. All We Be One is good because whenever you put 1 or more counters on something, you do that much damage. So, to target opponent, creature, or planeswalker and opponent controls. So, yeah. Now we move on to the non-basic lands. These are not all of them, but they are the utility lands that taps for color and don't have anything to do with the like +1/+1 counters and like what's it called? evasion, proliferation. It's utility lands or dual types, dual lands or pathways. You can run the Red Hideaway as well. Anyways, moving on. Okay, the next pile we move on to is the card draw. It's where we have Ohran Frostfang, we have Garruk's Uprising, we have also Tribute to the World Tree, we have two you wouldn't expect. It's Altar of Dementia and Phyrexian Altar. These are here because of the Swarmlord's ability. We also have Tatiova, Benthic Druid, who wouldn't say no to Landfall, draw a card, and gain a life, and Mindless Automaton. It's a part of a wonky combo with what's it called? Infinite Gyre. Ulamog, Infinite Gyre, that's its name. Anyways, next pile I got for you is the Rampant pile. It's where I have my cultivates, it's Rampant Growth, Kodama's Reach, Explore, 2 Explorers, Nature's Lore, Mana Stones, as well as Mana Dorks. You will also see that I have Nissa, Who Shakes the World, in this deck, as well as Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. They both work in tandem. They'll be shown up soon. You'll also see that I have Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger, which is a game changer. So I run a lot of mana dorks and mana ramp, as well as just land ramp. Ashaya and Nissa works well together because of what Ashaya's passive. Anyways, moving on from that, on to the next. Here we have the pile of evasion, like unblockability, trample, haste, fog, I don't know. Yeah, so it's Rogue's Passage, the first card was there, then also Rhythm of the Wild, All One Eye, Winged Hive Tyrant. That reminds me, I have a Winged Hive Tyrant miniature. Let me get it. There. If you are interested in seeing me paint this, please leave a comment down below. If someone already have, like that comment so I can see that. Next we have the Spike Weaver. It's an automatic fog, like easy. Champion of Lambholt will always get bigger and bigger the more creatures you get out, doesn't matter if it's tokens. Surrak Dragonclaw gives us trample and cannot counter our creature spells. Next pile up is the token generation. You will see me having a land here. It's Hanweir Battlements. We will come back to that. Hanweir Garrison. On attack, you create a 1/1, sorry, 2/1/1 ready humans, tapped and attacking. We also had Gargoyle Flock at the beginning of your end step. If a creature entered the battlefield this turn under your control, create a 1/1 blue Tyranid Gargoyle creature token with flying. Also, we had Krenko, Teen Street Kingpin. Whenever Krenko or Teen Street Kingpin attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to Krenko's power. It works very well. Here we see me. Here I have melded the two Hanweir into a Hanweir Riding Township, where on attack you create two 3/2 Eldrazi horrors that are tapped and attacking. Yeah, currently that's our token generation. Next up, we have our doubling effects. One of these will double the damage, which happens to be the first card I showed, Uncivil Unrest. Everything else will just double everything else. So we saw Doubling Season, now we see new Branching Evolution, we're gonna see Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider. Fun fact, he was my first commander. Secondly, we see Kalonian Hydra. On attack, it doubles all the +1/+1 counters on it. Next group up, it's the group that puts +1/+1 counters on things or on themselves. Here's where most of my utility lands goes, because many of them puts counters on things. And also we have Hardened Scales, we have Bone Swords, also Lif, Renata, Vigor, Ancient, Forgotten Ancient, Simic Manipulator, Exocrine, Magus, Lucea, Kane. When it comes to the Exocrine, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna keep it. However, if you combine it with Vigor, you will basically do a shit ton of damage onto your creatures, which will kill your stuff. Probably you get hurt a shit ton, but Vigor will die, he will shuffle back, and well, I don't know what I wanna do with Exocrine. Next up, we have the basic lands. I run 8 basic forests, 7 of both mountains and islands. That's all the basics I run. On another note, if you like this video, please leave a like. Also hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you get updated on all my new videos. And if you would like to see me paint the Winged Hive Tyrant or any other models you might see, please let me know in the comments down below. And if someone has already written that, like the comment, so they get pushed up, so I can see how many actually would like to see that. Anyways, other than that, I don't think it was anything more. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.